One of the best times of year to visit Universal Orlando is during Mardi Gras, and now through March 30th, you can experience an awesome parade, some amazing food and entertainment, and so much more. So in today's video, we're going to give you everything you need to know about this year's Mardi Gras event at Universal Orlando Resort.
Universal is celebrating its 30th year for Mardi Gras, and we are so excited today to try all the different food, see the parade, catch some beads hopefully, and we want you guys to come along with us. So come inside and see what Mardi Gras is all about.
The first one way back in 1995, and as we make our way into the park, you can see they have the 30th anniversary celebration medallion greeting you as you come on in.
Tip number one, get yourself a food and beverage card for Mardi Gras. We got it upon entering the park, but they are available at any of the food and beverage locations. We got the $65 one, but it actually has a $75 value, so you get $10 for free. If you are a Universal annual pass holder, they have a $120 one and you get $150 value. So that is definitely the best deal. Here's another tip for you. You don't have to just use it on Mardi Gras. You can keep it and use it during HHN season as well.
Now, obviously, we're going to be trying a bunch of food in this video, but all the entertainment, the parade, the characters, this is all included with your day ticket or your annual pass if you're using your annual pass to come in. Mardi Gras is not a separately ticketed event, so it's not like Halloween Horror Nights where you purchase a separate ticket entirely. This is all included with your day ticket. Another big reason to check out Mardi Gras is the concert series, and they have some pretty good names coming this year. T-Pain kicked off the Mardi Gras season on February 1st. Joe Jonas is going to be here on February 8th. Scotty McCreery, TLC. So there's a little bit of something for everyone, and these concerts are included with the price of your day ticket. Something else that's always a lot of fun is the parade performers come out and hang out during the daytime. So you can come and get photos with some of the parade performers. Some of the costumes are amazing. They're even doing the limbo. Happy Mardi Gras! Happy Mardi Gras! Now you can't have a Mardi Gras celebration without some good food, and this year there are 13 food booths scattered throughout the park. So our first stop for food was over at the Canada booth in New York, and we're going to be trying the margarita poutine. This was $10.49. It's fresh mozzarella, roasted tomatoes, basil cream, and pub fries.
I've never had margarita poutine before. I've tried a bunch of different poutines, but this is going to be something new. It smells really good. The first thing I'm noticing is like the cheese is kind of like blocks of cheese. They're not really like melted. But like what was it, pesto sauce?
Basil cream.
Basil cream, which is basically pesto. That's what it smells like at least. But the fries are pub fries, so they're like a little bit thicker of a cut. All right, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, these are pretty good. The basil cream on it gives it like a really nice flavor. The cheese is like cold though, so like I said, it's not melted. It's just like a block of like mozzarella, but it's really good. It's just cold compared to like everything else, which is warm. But I would get this again. It's pretty good.
And next up, food-wise, we went right next door to the Columbia booth, where I got the Colombian burger for $10.99. This is a grilled burger with Monterey Jack cheese, pineapple cabbage slaw, cilantro garlic sauce, and potato sticks. The Columbia booth had a burger at last year's Mardi Gras, and I remember it being so good, and I am happy to report that this year's burger is just as good, if not better. I can't remember if it was the exact same burger with the same ingredients as they had in 2024, but this one is so good. And honestly, if you're looking to get a burger during the Mardi Gras season, don't waste your time on anything else. Don't go to Richter's or anything like that. Come here and get this. It's good. The value's pretty good. Obviously, it's a food festival item, so it's going to be a little bit more overpriced than if you were to go probably elsewhere and get a little bit more food for the money. But it's in between like a slider and a full-size burger, but closer to a full-size burger. So highly, highly recommend this one, and I'm glad it's just as good as last year's, if not even better. All right, next up we tried the baked Cajun mac and cheese, and this was $10.99.
So right off the bat, this looks like it's been sitting for a while. It's not like, I don't know, you could see how it's not like...
yeah, the cheese is a little hard.
Yeah, it's like hard. It's not really like pull apart cheese. Even though this is hard and it's been sitting, it is hot. both like temperature hot and spicy hot. The middle of it is like temperature hot, so even though it's been sitting out, at least it's not cold. The cheese is just hardened, but it also has like a pretty good spicy kick to it. So if you like spicy food, I think you're really gonna like this. I like that it has like this crunchy, I don't know if it's like breadcrumbs or what on top, but it kind of gives it a nice texture as well. The mac and cheese, like I like that it's like the curly ones. Just makes it kind of fun.
Also wanted to call out, there's a bar over by Transformers, and there's also another bar over here across from the Mummy at French Quarter Sips. Neither of us really drink, so we won't be trying any of the alcoholic drinks, but here's a quick look at the menu if you are interested. So we stopped over at Puerto Rico at Gramercy Park in New York. This is directly across from the Mummy as well. And we got the Pinchos de Lechon. Hopefully I'm not butchering that, but that's the char-grilled pork shoulder skewer with guava barbecue sauce and pan sobao. Hope I'm saying that correctly. We also got the pastelone fritters, which are crispy sweet plantain and picadillo beef fritters served with mayo ketchup.
This also sounds like a weird combination. It's picadillo beef with plantains, which are sweet, so it's kind of gonna be like sweet and salty, I would think.
Let's look at the inside of it.
That's actually really good. Wow, I like that a lot. You should try this. It like I said, it is like sweet and salty because the beef is obviously salty. That's really good. Wow, I like that a lot. It's like an interesting mix of like flavors together, but they pair really well. I would get these again.
So the pork skewer, amazing. A little bit fatty in certain pieces, so if you don't like fatty meat, just a heads up, but the flavor profile on that was awesome. Not a lot of like guava taste to it. It tasted more of like a sweeter barbecue, which I guess is exactly the point of what it's supposed to be, but that was really good. I recommend those. And then those fritters were great as well. They're good on their own, but with the mayo ketchup, takes them to another level. So I would say that those two items are definitely two that you should check out if you're coming to Mardi Gras. We're off to a pretty hot start with the food. Like basically everything has been good.
I know. I don't think I've had anything yet that I was like, oh, I wouldn't get that again. So definitely off to a good start.
Made our way into San Francisco, which is home to both Germany and India. And from the Germany booth, we got the apple strudel for $4.99. This is a flaky pastry layers wrapped around spiced apple filling. And then from India, we got the butter chicken for $10.99, tender chicken in a spiced tomato butter sauce with naan bread and cilantro. And then Alex also got the iced chai latte for $9, chai, milk, and house-made masala cold foam.
I'm dying to take a sip of this chai latte because it looks so good, and I love chai lattes. That's like my go-to drink at Starbucks. So I'm really excited to try this. The cold foam on top looks interesting. I feel like that's gonna give it like a different flavor. Let me try it like just a little sip at the top. Oh my gosh. That is so interesting. It has like Indian spices in it. That's what makes it like interesting. It's regular like chai tea, what you're used to, but that cold foam gives it like an Indian kick to it.
So I just finished the apple strudel, pretty decent. However, I'm comparing it to that like apple pie that they had at HHN last year, which was one of my favorite desserts that they had. That was really, really good. This was good too, but probably not something that I would get again. Again, nothing wrong with it, but there really just wasn't anything like special about it. So we'll be on the hunt for like the best dessert item because we've already found some really good food. The Colombian burger was really awesome, and then that butter chicken was really good too. So 2 for 2 on like the big food items, and then the stuff we have from Puerto Rico was really good. So like we were just saying, honestly, haven't come across anything that we really didn't like. Like I said, the apple strudel was basically your plain old apple strudel. Nothing bad about it, just nothing special, which is why I wouldn't get it again. And then probably like the least favorite thing we've had is that margarita poutine, which was also still pretty good. So the food this year so far has been really, really good. Nothing goes better with apple strudel than butter chicken. How is it so far?
It's good. We have like our favorite Indian restaurant in the town that we live in, and it's like an authentic Indian place, and they have the best butter chicken, so it's hard to compete with that. But this is definitely pretty good for theme park food, and this is like a huge portion. I would definitely suggest getting this. You can even share this with someone. I'm not going to eat all of this. I do think the naan bread is good. The butter chicken has a little bit of a kick to it, so if you're sensitive to spice, just be aware of that.
over by the animal actor stage, which is where we are now. I'm hanging out with my cat. Don't tell Bunny that I'm cheating on him with this guy right here. But over here is where you check in for the parade float riding experience. And if you don't know what that is, if you've ever seen the Mardi Gras parade at Universal and you see the people throwing the beads, you can be one of those people. Now there's 3 ways that you can get on a float. The first way is through the float, ride, and dine package. Basically what that is a paid experience where you get a 3-course meal at one of the restaurants, either here at Universal Studios or over at City Walk, and you also get a guaranteed spot on a parade float. The second way that you can ride a parade float is via the virtual queue. Every day around 3 p.m. they drop slots where you can sign up to get onto a parade float. Nothing is guaranteed. It's one of those things where it's kind of like a lottery system, but that's your second best way to get on. Now, if you're an annual pass holder, you were able to sign up. A couple of weeks ago, they did signups for float riding registration, and if you're an AP, you had the opportunity to sign up in advance. But if you're not an annual pass holder, your 2 ways to get on are either through the float ride and dine package or via the virtual queue. Like I said, they drop the virtual queue every day around 3-ish, give or take, and then depending on how quickly that fills up, if they still have some slots available, they'll continue to release some slots all the way up until like an hour before parade closing. If you have any questions about that, if you want to know how to do it properly or anything along those lines, they have team members over here at Animal Actors that can answer your questions for you. So we have just about a half hour before the parade starts, had to make a stop over at Mexico, and they always have good food. We're gonna be trying the quesadilla, which is birria beef in a corn tortilla with Monterey Jack and Oaxaca cheese, definitely not saying that right, served with a birria broth. Really wanted to like that quesadilla. Just wasn't that good, honestly. It was very, very oily. I feel like the oil's coming through my skin after I ate that. And it was kind of flavorless. And I was a little surprised because Mexico's always one of my favorite boots during any of the food festivals, and that wasn't that good. So maybe I just didn't get a good one, or we'll come back and try something else from there, but not that good. Can't recommend that. One of the best parts of Mardi Gras at Universal is the amazing parade. And this year, to celebrate 30 years of the fun, they've added 6 new parade floats, all of which are absolutely amazing. Just a heads up, keep your head on a swivel because beads will come flying. There are people on the parade floats throwing out beads for the entire duration of the parade, so you have the opportunity to get a whole bunch of beads. In addition to the floats, there are stilt walkers, dancers, and all different types of entertainment that are included with the parade as well. It is a highlight of the event, so make sure you don't miss it. We recommend getting a spot for the parade about 30 minutes before kickoff if you want to be right on the curb. If not, you'll be able to pop over there about 10 minutes before the parade if you want to stand a little bit further in the back. We watched the parade from the New York section of the park, but I did want to call out that there is a dedicated annual pass holder viewing location in front of Mel's and directly across from Cafe La Bamba. Pretty good.
I think this is the best I've ever done.
Wow.
I got a lot this year.
We just saw the parade. That parade never disappoints.
No, it's
so good.
It's definitely one of my favorite ones here at Universal. I feel like Universal does parades so well, but the Mardi Gras one is a lot of fun. I'm always like dancing along to the music. As you saw, I got a lot of beads this year, so that was fun. And I definitely noticed some new floats.
Yeah, there was 6 new floats in this year's parade. And I was telling somebody that was standing next to us, the company that makes the floats for Universal is the same company that makes the Mardi Gras parade floats down in New Orleans. So if you can't go down to Louisiana, this is like literally the next best thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it was so good though. The entertainment was great as always. The floats are amazing. And I can't wait to get on. We're doing the float ride very, very soon. So be on the lookout for a video all about that. But it's just it's a great parade. It's a great time.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
can't forget about the shopping. And you can shop over in City Walk, you can shop at the Universal Studio Store, and you can also check out the new tribute store for this year, themed to Legends of the Bayou. This is an immersive shopping experience, and we highly recommend that you check it out. The team did a fantastic job. So after you leave Universal Studios, if you still want a little bit of Mardi Gras fun, you can come check out the Cursed Coconut Club. It's upstairs at City Walk. It's the overlay of the Red Coconut Club that's always here. They always do a seasonal overlay. They do a Mardi Gras one, a Christmas one for Halloween Horror Nights. So we're gonna go inside and check out this year's Cursed Coconut Club.
There's a new creepy guy in front of the Cursed Coconut Club, but it's kind of cool because you can take your beads and like try and throw them on whatever you want. So there's like wisdom, fortune, joy, serenity, fame, all different stuff. So let's see if I can get one.
Oh, nope. When you first come in, they have this photo op with all these feathers over here. We're gonna walk on in underneath the arches. Let's see. It's pretty cool. They always do an awesome job with this. And this is all ages. So if you have little ones with you, like we have the baby with us right now, you can bring them in if you have kids. So we highly recommend you check out Mardi Gras at Universal this year. It is so much fun. The parade is great. The concerts are awesome. There's so much food and drink that you can try throughout the course of the day. And it's overall just a party atmosphere. So if you found this video helpful, and if you're going to be checking out Mardi Gras at Universal this year, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our future Universal tip videos to come. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.